usual, and we are still safe, so far safe from corona.
Okay, today you have a leaked intelligence document which was directed at Mnangagwa. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, the document is from the top hierarchy of the Central Intelligence and the Military Intelligence of Zimbabwe, obviously operating under the office of the president. The primary advice to the president about the intelligence situation in the country.
Okay, what is the date on that document?
The date of the document is immediately when the president was appointing the latest hierarchy, the director generals, the latest intelligence bosses.
Okay.
That's when the document was, and appointing Minister Ncube, immediately after appointing Minister Ncube as the Minister of Intelligence.
Okay, what does the document say?
Number one, okay, the purpose of this document, the leaders who leaked the document to me, their aim is to show, the country that the Central Intelligence bosses are advising the president correctly, but otherwise the president is choosing not to adhere to the advice. Because number one, they are advising the president that the appointment of Minister Owen Ncube is incorrect, because Minister Owen Ncube is a political figure. He's not he doesn't have a political intelligence background. He's not coming from the military. He's not coming from the intelligence structures. So he's misinforming the president, because his advice, his intelligence briefing every time, it's all on political grounds. Number two, they're advising the president that the intelligence must be used to arrest the economic situation. The intelligence must be used to harness, to work together with the opposition, to work together with SADC and AU, and winning the international community in terms of re-engagement. In the document, they are also condemning the beating of MDC supporters who were protesting at Harvest House, and they are also condemning the shooting of Zimbabweans and all atrocities happening, because they are documented on social media. And they are saying it's actually counter intelligence in terms of investor confidence. They're also advising in terms of Cisco Steel, in terms of all major companies to be reopened. But this information is actually not being taken care of. And they're also citing the abduction of Gonyet, that it was not necessary. And they suspect that Gonyet was abducted through a parallel political, maybe ZANU-PF youth, ordered by the Minister Owen Ncube, not through the structures, formal structures of the intelligence, both the CIO and the military intelligence.
Okay, so this intelligence document, it was documented by which agency?
This was done by both the Central Intelligence Organization and the MI, military intelligence.
Okay. And when it comes to Owen Ncube, what are they suggesting should happen?
They are not happy at all. They are suggesting that Owen Ncube is not using intelligence progressively. They are saying the Central Intelligence of Zimbabwe must be used for the progression of the country in terms of economy, in terms of peace and harmony. But now they feel like either Owen Ncube or other people around him are sabotaging the president, probably working with the opposition, or maybe working with the Western powers. They think the advice is politically damaging to the president.
Okay, Owen Ncube is known for working with Mnangagwa over a long period of time during their mining activities. Do you think Mnangagwa will listen to this advice?
Hence, the intelligence bosses are now angry, and hence why they are leaking this document. They are trying to show us, as opposition leaders, as Zimbabweans, they are proving that we are doing this, but we are being ignored. either Owen Ncube doesn't know how the intelligence must be utilized, is choosing the political route, and then undermining and misinforming the president, or they think the intelligence community, the office of the minister might be captured by foreign powers.
Okay, is it not possible that there is a fight between military intelligence and CIO, and they're trying to get rid of the only person that has got Mnangagwa's interests?
There's the possibility that is a huge possibility, because from the look of the things, the Central Intelligence Organization top brass is heavily linked to Emmerson Mnangagwa, and the military intelligence, from the look of things, they are very loyal to the administration or the possible takeover of General Chiwenga.
Okay, and then there is a new director of Central Intelligence Organization who was the ambassador here in South Africa, Moyo. What is his role in creation of this report?
Moyo is not involved because Moyo and Owen Ncube and Mnangagwa, they are in this. They are taken as one entity, and the intelligence bosses are suspecting these three are politically advising the president to deal with to retain power and to deal with the political opponents. Yet, if they use intelligence nicely, the president would still remain in power and loved by the nation, loved by the world. They think the political advice is actually damaging the reputation and the image of the president, nationally, regionally, and internationally.
Okay, so let's end with your view and opinion on this document. What are your thoughts? What are your views on this document? What do you think should happen?
This document is authentic and it's original, and Emmerson Mnangagwa is running the political side of things. He is not a person known to run the economic, the cohesion, the unity among Zimbabweans, love and peace. Emmerson Mnangagwa does the politics of substitute by elimination. You are a threat, he deals with you. Hence, we see now that he is heavily destroying the MDC project in the midst of a coronavirus crisis. Huge funds are channeled to the destruction of MDC, and nothing is taken whatsoever to the coronavirus pandemic. So,
right, Mr. Tinashe Jonas, I understand the sensitivity of this document. So I want us to go back to the actual importance of an intelligence document. How important is it a document? Is it an advisory document? Is it an instruction? What is the value of an intelligence document?
Okay. The purpose of any intelligence in any country is to inform, to advise, and to create what we can call counterintelligence. If there's any threat to the security of the country, then there's a department which works on that. But unfortunately, in our country, our presidents, the former President Robert Mugabe and this illegitimate President Mnangagwa, they play the political game. They don't listen to what intelligence is to make a president effective and to make his administration prosper. But because they choose to refuse the intelligence, they use thugs. They've got their own militia department within the intelligence community and the military. So it's a disaster because you need intelligence, you need data, primary information to run a country. You don't need to work on how to deal with the enemies.
Okay, so if Mnangagwa is using a parallel intelligence,
yeah,
why are the original intelligence tied? Why are they not able to do anything about this situation?
They can't, because our countries run on a parallel. Everything is parallel. We know even the Minister of Finance is just a front. The Minister of Finance in Zimbabwe is Tagwirei, Queen B. So there's been always a parallel. Mnangagwa works with the parallel structures. In the government of national unity, Tendai Biti was the Minister of Finance, but he proceeds from the mining, from the diamonds, from whatever important sources were not coming to the treasury. They were going to the parallel structure. So Mnangagwa is a mafia. He has got his cronies, his mafia teams like Owen Ncube. Yeah, they always, they run his parallel structures. Hence, the country is not progressing.
Right. Thank you very much, sir, for joining me again today. This is a very important piece of information, and I hope that we'll be able to get the intelligence documents and put them on gambako.com. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.